Hello everybody, welcome back to NotMubba Doesn't Play. We are playing Bully again today. This will be episode 3. This video is not going to be like the others in the sense that this video is just going to have a voiceover. Because the reason for that is that I made a bit of a mistake with the first recording that I did. It wasn't particularly... No, it wasn't particularly anything at all. It just didn't have any speech to it. I was recording the footage but didn't have my voice recorder on, so I'm just going to have to do a voiceover. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, just putting the guy in the bin. Yeah, at this point I think it's just a case of just messing around, and then we start the mission that we're going to do.
So that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay, alright, sure, I'll do it.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much.
I was just telling Petey here about my idea to take over the school. I mean, my plan for us to take over the school.
What plan?
Don't worry, Jimmy. It's just a little something I came up with. It's sink or swim, my friend. And if you're good at swimming, you gotta let the losers drown. Why don't you guys leave the thinking up to me?
What?
What? What the? Can't you say anything else? You know what, Petey? You were right. Jimmy is pretty dumb.
What'd you say about me? Whoa, nothing, no. All I said was that you had to be pretty dumb to get expelled from so many schools, that's all.
Relax, James. All he said was that you must be dumb. Or maybe you're all messed up because you came from a broken home.
What'd you say about me, dwarf?
Come on, dude. Chill.
No. Gary's taking everything out of context, man.
Whoa. Don't lie, Petey. Don't you lie. Because you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying.
We kick them in the balls! Come on, Jimmy, let's go see how good you are with this new slingshot I heard you had. Don't worry, friend. Nothing escapes my notice. I hear everything. You and me, we can do things.
Right, okay. So he said that we can do things. I'm not really sure. Well, I know exactly what he's got planned, but that's because I've played the game before. I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't played the game before. I think I said in a previous episode, I'm curious to find out how many people have actually played this game, just to see how popular it is. I always like to kick that ball. I don't know why. It's just a compulsion that I have. But yeah, I'd quite like to see how many people have actually played this game, and if so, how many people have completed it. Because this game it's not really difficult. There's nothing in this game that's particularly tough. You know, there's nothing that makes you think, you know, Jesus, this is really difficult. Like in, you know, some of the GTA games, there are certain missions that are just a pain. That are really difficult, causing problems for you. The one that caused me problems in San Andreas specifically was the first Big Smoke mission, where you have to go and pick up OG Loke and then chase that guy on the bike. That mission took me ages to do. But finally, you know, really stunts your progress. The GTA 4 one was the bank robbery mission, which was... The funny thing with that was that you come out of the gosh, what is it? The train tunnel, and you're supposed to get to the he's just repeating the same thing over and over. You come out of the train tunnel, and you're supposed to get into the 4x4. And for the life of me, for the first like 4 times that I did that mission, I could not find that 4x4. And then one day I came out of the tunnel and boom, there it was. And I was like, that never used to be there. Swear to God, that thing never used to be there. But every time I've played through it since, it's been there. But yeah, as I was saying, each game seems, each game seems to have a mission that's a bit difficult. But this one's a bit of a, doesn't seem to have that. Oh, I'm playing football here. Terrible throw. Would have expected him to dive for it. and here is where I decide to get the hell out of there, because I'm causing havoc for the jocks, and they're chasing me, and we don't want anything to do with them. All we actually want to do is just, since we've done the mission now, it's no big deal. I think I'll just go back and go to bed. But yeah, as I said, there's nothing in the game that's particularly difficult. They're all fun missions. There's not a mission that I can recall that sticks out to me as being, you know, oh man, I've got to do this one. There are a few that are a bit long-winded. The algae one, where you have to guide algae to the library. I think we'll do that one in my next recording session. That one's a bit of a pain, but that's just because of the way it is. It's just awkward. But yeah, with regards to the next episode that I've got, or that I'm planning on doing, I've actually been out today and bought myself a new headset with a brand shiny new microphone, as you can probably tell, hopefully. I actually went and bought some Turtle Beach PX22s, largely because they are blue, and my whole gaming setup revolves pretty strongly around blue lights. I've got blue lights on my mouse, blue lights on my keyboard, blue lights on my tower, and now I've got blue trim on my headset. The only thing that isn't blue is my Xbox controller, which is actually green, which is the bane of my life. But, you know, it's not very fair. There's a kid in the bin. You don't see me putting kids in bins. You just really do not see me putting kids in bins. But yeah, I've been out and bought some new stuff, so hopefully it's gonna tell. I've got some new, some new screen capture software as well. So fingers crossed, all the stuff is gonna be in better quality. It's gonna be better sound quality as well. Various things are just gonna be better. I think yeah, right now I'm getting confused with which class I've got, and it's just going upstairs to art. As I said in the last episode, each class that you do. Oh god. Oh god. Thank god you didn't want to kiss me. Thank god. Yeah, each of the classes have bonuses. The chemistry one is probably the best one, really, because you get weapons from it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Miss Phillips, and it is my pleasure to induct you into the world of arts.
For the classes, there's not really any hints and tips that I can give. The art one is probably the simplest one. He says that because it's just a case of, you know, just making pretty patterns. And just filling out as much of the picture as you can. There's nothing too. I mean, obviously it gets more difficult as you go along, but
This is very good.
you know, it is what it is. Chemistry is the same thing. The reward for art is well, not popular. It's quite good because you can choose to give flowers to a girl, and the girls love flowers. Give that bitch a flower. Bitches love flowers, etc., etc. And they give you a health bonus. It's just like in San Andreas in the... Oh gosh, what was it? It was the Reuniting the Families mission. There was a prostitute that ran across a hallway, and you had to go into the room and walk up to her, and she gave you a kiss, and she gave you full health. It's kind of similar to that, except it overlaps the health that you already have. So if you have 100% health and you kiss a girl in this game, you get 125% health, 150%, 100. I think it goes straight to 200%, depending on obviously the level of art that you have. One of the things that I still seem to always trying to push me. One of the things that I always do on the second day, because I memorised the classes, well, the first 4 classes at least. One of the things that I tend to do with this is just go to art and then just run straight down to the athletics area, because more often than not, you've got Konstantinos, the guy who I actually put in the bin at the start of the episode. He's actually doing what's called penalty shots, which is basically where you have to kick the ball at him and try and win some money. So it's always a good way to earn a bit of cash. The poor guy's going to be broke by the time I'm finished with him. don't know how that hit. That was a miss. We fell over twice, which is kind of good. Bang. Sit down. Must have hurt. We'll do it again. And a little bit more money. I don't really know what there is to buy at this stage in the game. There's a few uniforms, but there's nothing that's absolutely necessary since you get the uniform for free. Ooh. Pounced off my own face. Oh dear. It's just one of them kids that you had at school that you just hated because he was always talking smack. Never really deserved to talk smack. But anyway, it's time for gym. The gym rewards are pretty sweet. I'm not sure what you get for dodgeball, but in the first case you get wrestling moves from obviously wrestling. So you can punch people and whatnot. It's not really wrestling, it's more combat, but still, it is what it is.
Alright, Whips, it's time for some wrestling instruction. This will require physical contact between you and your opponent. Don't any of you enjoy it?
No, the noise of the the pom poms rustling is annoying me. See, a headbutt is not a wrestling move. I mean, I've watched pro wrestling and I can understand where that's coming from, but you know, amateur college, well, I suppose school wrestling is not headbutting people. It's not kneeing people in the gut either, or kneeing people in the head, punching them in the gut. Bang, bang, ooh. Bang, 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 there we go. Oh, this is where I'm trying to push him out the mountain for an easy win, but it doesn't let me have it. Just give him a punch, he's not exactly difficult to defeat. Simple enough. Bring it on, bitch. Yeah, there is a glitch with the dodgeball that I'm probably going to show you next time. It's quite funny. I not accidentally discovered it. I can't remember what I searched on the internet for. But it came up that there was a little trick that you could use for the dodgeball, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, this is quite funny. The guy's in the locker there, just chilling out, hiding behind his locker. As soon as he walks away, boom, we'll steal. So he doesn't even notice. He's just completely oblivious. And the guy's nice shot of the guy using the toilet there. Lovely box of chocolates. I wonder who he's giving them to. I'm not really sure what is next on the agenda for this one.
What do you say,
I think we're going to do another mission. Yeah, I really need that skateboard. There's one of the missions that you do for some of the nerds. I think it's the first time you meet Ernest, the leader of the nerds, and he gives you a skateboard, which is a bit weird that a nerd would have a skateboard. But yeah, I think the nerd gives you the skateboard, and then it's so much quicker to get everywhere. I think here I toy with the idea of doing Alge's mission, and then decide not to because... Oh, get out of the way. Oh, maybe not.
All good? How goes it? How are things? I really would like a
Oh yeah, oh I remember that, yeah. He says he really wants a romantic present, and then it pops up at the bottom that I can give you flowers. And I find it, at the time that weirded me out a little bit, to be honest. And then he goes and picks on a little kid. Only at Bulworth Academy. But yeah, I toyed with doing Alge's mission. didn't really want to do it because it would involve me being in school a little bit too late, and I would get caught trespassing. So, not really what I wanted to do.
Go on, Petey. Go cry to the teacher. Tell them I was nasty to you.
Shut up, Gary. You're such a jerk, man.
Oh, am I, Petey? Oh, you're so cutting. I'm really upset. Actually, I think I'm gonna go cry. Then I'd be just like you. Cry, little girl. Oh, look out. Here comes Jimmy.
Just knock it off, Gary. You're out of line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was hanging out in the girls' dorm. Silly me.
Shut up, man. You're boring.
Boring? I'm boring. You're none too interesting yourself, friend. Look, I'm sorry, both of you. I apologize, okay? I just get a little overexcited. Forgive me.
Forget it. It's cool.
Anyway, I've got a good idea for some fun. Let's go out and torment someone really helpless and unfortunate. That homeless guy. Come on. You coming, little Petey? Come on, I'm sorry. I'll give you a kiss if that's what you want.
Shut up.
Then come on. This is gonna be fun.
Harassing some old homeless guy is fun?
It is. And you should be grateful you're not the victim for once.
I guess.
Hey, Jimmy, tell me about this guy.
I don't understand why Jimmy would know whether he likes to go in his own pants or not. Since Jimmy has literally been to school a day now. Didn't even, to be quite honest, I don't suppose Jimmy even knew that there was a homeless guy living on campus. Football? There we go. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, I remember this. It trips me up, and then a fight ensues. I love that Gary goes after him. And then think I just leave him for Gary? Peter just doesn't fight at all. Peter just is cheerleader. I think Gary just goes for... Yeah, there we go. Look at this punching. It's so funny. It's so funny when you consider that... Oh, nice wedgie. And then Gary beats him. Nice. And then we go and try and... Rubber bands, rubber bands, rubber bands.
Why'd anyone throw this away?
Where is this dirty old perv?
You know, you're not very nice, Gary.
And you're a loser, Petey. One of life's unfortunates.
Get out of here, you little scum!
So I guess the rumors are true, Jimmy. Your dad does live on campus. You jerk! Ow! Let's leave this guy to his welfare payments. Come on, let's get out of here.
Just get out of here, kid.
Why should I?
Because otherwise I'll kill you.
What's your problem?
That's a long story. You got any liquor?
No, I'm 15.
Well, what about drugs?
No!
Then why shouldn't I kill you?
All right then, tough guy, kill me.
You know what, kid? I like your style. You got guts. When I was on that ridge in Korea, watching my buddies get killed by friendly fire, I could have used somebody like you.
Yeah? Thanks.
But I bet you can't fight. You do me a favor, and I'll show you some real moves. Classified moves. Real special army stuff.
Cool.
Just get me a part for my radio, and I'll show you what the army taught me.
What, like how to get shot by your own side?
Exactly.
Find a transistor. Now, until I played this game when I was a young'un. Oh, how old was I when I first bought this game? 15, 16-ish, something like that. I think it's a 15 game on PlayStation, on the PS2. I mean, obviously I'm older than that now. But yeah, I didn't even know what a transistor was. To be fair, still to this day I don't really know what a transistor is. Something to do with the radio? I don't really know. I'm sure there's somebody out there that will be able to tell me, but in all complete honesty, it's not something that's ever really occurred to me. Finding out what a radio transistor isn't necessarily high on my list of priorities. It's raining now. I'll talk about the rain in a sec. 1 minute.
Thanks, kid. You're one of the good ones. I learned this one from this crazy guy I shared with. Okay, he was my brother. Yeah, kid. Good work. You know you're all right, kid.
Oh, awesome.
Don't forget to bring me a transistor when you come back.
Unlocked an uppercut without actually hitting the guy. But yeah, I think they added the rain, either on the PC version or in the Scholarship Edition. I don't ever remember it raining, unless it's like predetermined in a mission or something. I remember it snowing around about Christmas time. We'll get to that soon, but yeah, I don't really ever remember it raining. I'm sure there was somebody that's able to confirm that. Was there snow? Oh, sorry, not snow. Was there rain in the original Canis Canem edit? I believe it was on the PS2, because they thought the name of Bully was what's the word? Not what they wanted kids to be doing. But then again, what else could you call the game? Look at that. That's just mean. That is just mean. Oh God. I wonder what happened there. Alright, okay. I think we're going to call this the end of the episode now. I think there's a couple of minutes left. I think I get interrupted. Again, I always seem to get interrupted when I'm doing an outro. But yeah, I think around about this time I'm saying thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time, and if there are any... Oh dear. If there are any suggestions to what factions I should try out, then please let me know, and I'll have a look into it, do a bit of research, see what I can find. I'm not really sure what I'm walking around doing at this moment in time, but there's not going to be very much more footage. I think someone throws a stink bomb outside and it distracts me a little bit. Oh dear. There you go. Yeah, I heard the stink bomb, I think, right there. Oh, maybe not. No, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna call an end to it now. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Fingers crossed I'll be able to get some better quality video with better quality audio and just better quality everything with my new purchases today. So, thank you very much for watching again, and I will... There you go, there's the stink bomb. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.